Hi guys, welcome to Hoops Junction. Today, United States men's basketball team won gold, defeating Serbia 96 to 66. Pardon me, 96 to 66. They defeated them by 30. And the game initially was a close game. It was very enjoyable to watch. And then Kevin Durant just erupted. Part of his eruption was the simple fact that Coach K inserted more of a defensive lineup, took Kyrie out. He inserted Paul George, and the defense just took over. They held Serbia in the first half to, I believe it was 31% shooting. Let's get the notes right. 31% shooting. That's crazy. That's crazy. They had 13 points off turnovers, and they had 17 fast break points. So defensively, they locked them up. First half, they were up 52 to 29. So right then and there, it was just a defensive game, and they turned it up. They really turned up their defense. So I guess everybody's worries about their defense and how they were disjointed on offense. They just found a way to turn it up and completely disprove our worries. And it was a great game to watch. Even though it was a blowout, it was good to finally see players get into some kind of rhythm. Like Kevin Durant had 30 points. He went 5 from 11 for 3. In the first half, DeMarcus Cousins had 11 points and 12 rebounds, and Klay Thompson, who did a great job on Teodosic, along with Paul George. Klay Thompson had a nice game, and everybody was making their shots, and the ball movement was crisp. There was one play in the third quarter where I believe Jimmy Butler passed to Paul George. Paul George passed it to Kyrie in the corner. They whipped the ball to Durant. Durant whipped it to Melo. Melo whipped it back to Durant, and it was like a nice three. And that's the kind of basketball that we expected to see, but we weren't seeing it, and that brought worry to us. But they figured it out, and it was a great game for them to play. Like, Durant was going off. Point blank period, Durant went off. I mean, he had 30 points. He was just dominating. I believe he had like 9 rebounds as well. It was straight domination. DeMarcus Cousins gave them a spark, but everything that kicked off their offense was with their defense. And like they said, defense does win championships, and they proved it again here tonight. I think that we don't give enough credit to, I guess, the coaches in a sense, because you can see that some of the stuff that they weren't running before, they started running it now, and it looked good. It looked good. And part of this whole USA men's basketball experience, I hope a lot of people understand, we're getting a small dosage of what we're going to see in the regular season. And what we're going to see in the regular season from Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors with Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry, it's going to be magnifique. It's going to be something tremendous, remarkable, whatever words you want to use, marvelous. Because when Kevin Durant goes on these runs, where he's giving you 3-4 points, he was going 3 for 3 with the Serbians. Just imagine him on a team with those kind of weapons, with another Stephen Curry, with Klay Thompson. I mean, KD and Thompson together, their play together in the Olympics has been great. So just imagine adding Curry to the mix, and Draymond and Iguodala, Sean Livingston. I mean, it's gonna be a good season, and I mean that not in terms of like competition wise, because the West, I think, is gonna be watered down a little bit, but I just think the quality of basketball that we're gonna see is gonna be great. And I feel like this is what I feel like. Their super team is gonna cause all the other teams and players to step their game up, just like with the whole NBA Finals. The way that it played out, it caused LeBron to step his game up, Kyrie to step his game up. Only person that couldn't really step their game up was like Stephen Curry, because he was hurt. But everybody tried to step their game up at one point in time. And I feel like this is going to make people say, okay, we got to be better than this. And that's, I think, what happened to the Americans in the Olympics. Everybody noticed how good that the Americans were, so they stepped their game up. And the Americans were playing down to their competition. And then after a while, especially in this gold medal game, Team USA turned it up to another level, and they completely blew the doors off the hinges. I mean, it was nice to see. The first half, they ended on a 40-15 run. That's how potent their offense was and crazy their defense was. They had turnover after turnover. There was one play where Durant got like a nice run out dunk. I mean, it was just the defensive edge and the defensive responsibility. Communication was there. Melo wasn't getting beat on a ton of plays like he was prior, so it was a good game for the United States, and it's a good building block for the Serbians and any other team that wants to play against the Team USA in the Olympics, because it wasn't the first quarter. It wasn't like a blowout or anything. It was like Serbians were leading most of the quarter, so it was good to see Americans get challenged and step up to the challenge. Game ball obviously goes to KD because, I mean, he was tremendous. But, I mean, he also was a playmaker. You know, there was a pass with Kyle Lowry. It was a fast break. Kyle Lowry threw Durant. Durant looked off and passed it to Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson drains the three. So, all of his play infused the rest of the team as well. And I guess you really got to give Kyle Lowry a lot more credit because, you know, like, when he came in the game, he was putting a physical body on Dessources and all the point guards for Serbia. So it was all around great win. I think everybody played tremendously. And congratulations to Team USA. And I just can't wait until the regular season because the East got better. Warriors just picked up KD. Warriors got better. Spurs got better because they have Gasol now. Like, a lot of people aren't talking about that, but it's going to be an interesting season. This is Vlad from Hoops Junction, where hoops meets Hoopla.